Welcome to the Missionary Deferment Workshop. My name is Khaleesi and I'm a counselor in the Enrollment Services Office. Congratulations on your decision to serve a mission. This will be one of the most exciting and rewarding times of your life. We want to give you the information and tools that will help ensure a smooth transition back to BYU after your mission. Before you leave on your mission, the most important thing you can do is submit a deferment form through BYU. You must have your mission call before you can fill out the deferment, since the information on your call will be needed to fill out the deferment form. You also need to submit that deferment form before the end of the semester we were expecting you for. For example, if you were admitted for the fall semester, you would need to submit your deferment by the end of the fall semester. If you are planning to take classes before leaving on your mission, you want to make sure you register for those classes before you submit your mission deferment, since registration hold will be added to your account after you submit the deferment. Similarly, if you register for classes but do not plan on attending them before your mission, you should drop them before you submit the form. If you are an international student, please visit with the International Student and Scholar Services because they can help with special circumstances regarding your missionary service. As you're planning your life for the next couple of years, you will need to consider when you want to return to BYU after your mission. Depending on when you come home from your mission, you will need to return to BYU by a specific semester in order to keep your enrollment eligibility. You can learn about the specific return timeframes for returning missionaries on missionary.byu.edu. It may seem confusing now, but don't worry. Once you enter your departure and return dates on the mission deferment form, it will auto-generate the semesters and terms you can enroll in after your mission. A benefit of submitting your mission deferment form is that if you have been awarded an on-campus BYU fall or winter scholarship, it will also be deferred until you return. Don't have your scholarship forfeited. Submit your deferment. If you have an off-campus scholarship, it should automatically be deferred while you are on your mission, unless the donor or organization stipulates in a letter that funds are to be used during the current academic year or semester, or the funds are non-deferrable. If you have any questions, we recommend reaching out to the donor or the organization. If you have a student loan, it is very important that you contact your loan servicer before you leave. There is a 6-month grace period after you drop below half-time enrollment, but your mission will last longer than the grace period. This means that you would go into repayment on that loan. You can talk to your loan servicer about deferment or repayment options to ensure you don't go into default on the loan while you're away. You also want to check on your My Financial Center before you leave to take care of any charges, cancel any recurring payments, resolve your student health plan, and make sure your direct deposit accounts are accurate. Outstanding charges on your My Financial Center account may be sent to collections. It is a good idea to have someone in your life, like a parent, a sibling, or close friend, who can help with tasks or other to-dos for school while you are away on your mission. Through guest access, you can give someone permission to view your account, make changes on your behalf, or get information. Giving someone guest access is preferable to simply giving someone your BYU login information. We will not be able to assist anyone with specifics about your account if they do not have guest access, even if they have your login information. You can set up guest access on your account by going to guestaccess.byu.edu. The person you make a guest on your account will need to have their own BYU Net ID and password. Once they accept your request, they will set up a guest access phrase that they will need to provide if they call in or meet with a BYU employee on your behalf. There are different areas on your BYU account that you can give another person access to, including personal, financial, and academic. You can choose what areas your guest has access to, as well as how long they have access to that information. Through guest access, you can have someone assist with registering for classes, paying charges, and more while you are away. Although there's a lot that guests can do for you, there are a couple of things they cannot do, like accept loans or apply for scholarships. Before you return from your mission, we suggest planning what classes you want to take during your first semester or term back at BYU. You can use My Map to map out the classes you want to take. This also allows the person you choose as your guest to easily see your class plans when the time comes. Choosing your classes now can help make things easier in the future and will allow you to continue to focus on your missionary service. To help choose the classes that you'll take when you return from your mission, you can meet with an academic advisor before you leave. If you have not decided a major yet, you can meet with an advisor in a university advisement center. If you have already chosen a major, you can meet with an assigned college advisor who is a trained expert on your major's requirement. Another thing to keep in mind is Duo, which is a two-step authentication program that helps ensure it's really you when you're logging into your BYU account. You may have enrolled in Duo two-step verification when you were admitted to BYU. Duo verification will be removed from your account when you leave on your mission, so you can access important information while you are away. However, you will need to set up Duo two-step verification again as you prepare to return to school. For more information about enrolling in Duo, visit duo.byu.edu/enroll. We know that life doesn't always go exactly as planned, and that's okay. If there are any changes to your missionary service, you'll need to keep us informed by updating your missionary deferment form. The form should allow you to edit the dates of departure and return, which will then adjust the timing of when you'll need to return to BYU. Remember, you need to enroll in the semester or term you indicate on your mission deferment. If you run into trouble with updating your deferment, give us a call at area code 801-422-4104. As you prepare to return home from your mission, there will be a few important steps that you will need to take before you can sign up for classes. You will receive information about these steps, so it is critical that you and your guests are looking at your messages. Staying up to date with messages can help ensure a smooth transition back to school. Other holds on your account that could prevent you from registering for classes after your mission are financial holds, like unpaid charges, or a tuberculosis test if you serve internationally. Once all holes are taken care of on your account, you will be able to register for classes beginning on your priority registration date. You can see your priority registration date in My Map. Before your priority registration day arrives, you can view the course catalog and add classes to your registration card. The registration card is an optional feature that allows you to pre-select classes you'd like to take. To add classes to your registration card, search for classes and click on the C. You can prioritize the classes in your card by dragging and dropping them into order. The system will attempt to add the classes in the order you choose. If the card is submitted by 6 p.m. Mountain Time, the day before your priority registration day, the system will automatically attempt to add the classes for you. The card does not reserve seats or guarantee you'll get the classes you saved. You or your guest should be prepared to register manually at midnight if the card is unable to add what you want. You can begin adding classes to your card when the class schedule is released. You can see when the class schedule will be released under Dates and Deadlines on registrar.byu.edu. When you return, we know that paying for school will be on your mind. We strongly encourage all students to complete the FAFSA, which stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. You can go to fafsa.gov and fill out the application to be considered for Pell Grant and student loans. BYU also uses the FAFSA information to consider students for scholarships. So, be sure to fill out the FAFSA and the BYU scholarship application by the February 1st deadline before you return. As a continuing student, you need to submit your FAFSA before the scholarship deadline to be considered for need-based scholarships. For more information on the scholarship deadlines, you can visit scholarships.byu.edu. The balance of any on-campus scholarships awarded before your mission should be available beginning the semester you return to BYU. If your scholarship is awarded as a percentage of tuition, like a half tuition scholarship, its value will be increased in proportion to the cost of tuition. We know that we gave you a lot of information in this video today, but there are also resources online that you can refer to for more details. You can go to missionary.byu.edu, which has 3 checklists: departing missionaries, returning missionaries, and even one for parents of a missionary. You can also call Enrollment Services at area code 801-422-4104 to ask questions or schedule an appointment to visit with an Enrollment Services counselor, like me. Congratulations again. We are so excited for you to return back to BYU after your mission.